Toriyama modeled the villains after the editors in charge of him. Because he was not good at making villains, he made boss characters to make the scale of the battles bigger. Before the World Martial Arts Tournament, there were not real villains. So Toriyama and the editor in charge of him, Torishima, seriously thought about what real villains were. Torishima researched historical figures and found Rome's Emperor Nero. Nero wanted to see people were struggling. That was the greatest happiness for him. And Toriyama was inspired by it and understood what evil was. So he used it to model King Piccolo. But people thought the model for King Piccolo was Toriyama's editor Torishima for some reason. Toriyama created Frieza as the most evil villain on Earth who used science as his subordinates. It is said that the second editor in charge of him, Kandu, was used to model Frieza. Because he talks to anyone in a very polite style like Frieza in the original Japanese manga. But Kandu said he was the model for Trunks. It is said that the third editor in charge of him, Takeda, was used to model Majin Buu. Toriyama didn't want to draw a cool villain and was going to finish Dragon Ball after the Cell Saga. So Takeda suggested that finishing Dragon Ball with a villain that Toriyama liked. That's how Majin Buu was created. Takeda was fat when Majin Buu appeared in Dragon Ball, so it made people think he was the model for Majin Buu. Toriyama didn't deny the editors in charge of him were used to model the villains. But he said he might have been inspired unconsciously by the editors when creating the villains.